Hi, future self. So I have to be kind of loud because the fans on my computer are super loud. I'm trying to do this on my laptop. So let's see if this works. Let's wake this little jobby up. Waking up a jobby. Which hand is that? Where's my other hand? Okay. Alright. My head is attached to a laptop, so I can't lean or look very much, but here we go. This is what I did today. I'm playing with Super Medium, which is supermedium.com/craft. So I guess it's actually called Supercraft. And so this is basically a website making thing from the Super Medium humans. Formerly Firefox humans. Okay, so I click this little thing, and then, we are inside of the thing. And I can grab the world, and I can move it around. And so, what I tried to do today, I just realized I have to be much louder because the mic is farther away. What I tried to do today was just write out sort of a tree for differentiating, like if you're going to make a website that degrades between headsets, phones, and desktop, how would you sort of program the logic for, the head controls of moving the head around, and basically I just started with looking and moving. So this is not fully programmed because it took me a while to figure out the streams, so I'll just show you what I got. So I started with phone, and I'll show some making of footage as well. So there's sort of a 3-if here. If phone is detected, then we will use the 3-axis gimbal on the phone to control 3-axis on the view frustum. A view frustum is basically like in an artificial camera. It's just like the part you could see. The thing moving around when I look. So this little cone here is my view cone thingum, and it has the same control as the phone's 3-axis. And then we also have here my little hand. So cute. Look at these blue nails. Same blue nails as I'm currently wearing. So, I just realized I fucked this up. Hold on, self. Hold on. One moment. I will fix a thing and then I will be right back. Okay, future self. I don't actually know where your eyeballs is. There you are. I think this will work. Let's try it. Oh, look, there's a computer. Alright, so we can see that there is a delay, but we shall cope with this delay. Okay. Confirm the Guardian. Alright, and we are back. Except for that I have my hands backwards. Alright, so as I was saying, before we were so rudely interrupted, 3-axis on phone is being detected and being applied to the view frustum in 3-axis. So the 3-axis goes this way, and this way. My head doesn't actually turn that much that way, but whatever. So now that the 3-axis has been applied to the view frustum, we can do this little if touch. So over here there's just nothing happening. No touch is happening, no nothing is happening. And if touched by this cute hand with, I just gotta show you. My cute little, I'm trying to look, okay, I'm gonna put my hand, okay. Look at that. Their nails have my nail polish on them. So, yeah. Anyways. A dork. Okay, so. Touch, screen touched. And I need to change some of this programming to be similar to the mouse stuff about like how long you're touching and how many fingers and all that kind of stuff. But for right now, it's just touch makes the view frustum, which is this little symbol again, go forward. In this program, that I'm writing, the forward is attached to the view frustum and not to the world. So that means it's a much more like flying and not, so it's not locked to the world. So example, like if I look this way and I tap on the phone, I go in the way that I'm looking. So if I look up and I tap, I go up. If I look down and I tap, I go down. That's how this is chained. There are other ways of navigating worlds. Obviously, there's like teleport. But that's not what I'm using. Just in this little example program. Oops. Alright, that's my little program. There is some problem in Supercraft where things like disappear. But anyways, so that is so far what I have. And obviously I just started this today, so this is not like all fully fleshed out, but that's the very first part of my website is just this phone, looking, touching, going. So on the headset, I have headset looking, which is basically using very similar technology to what's on the phone. It's just, a gyroscope, but the headset obviously has is looking at more things in the world, and it can, it can, for example, it has not just video pass-through, it has sensors that are looking for objects in the world, and it's detecting using IR, the depth of things. So there's a bunch of different ways that the headset is doing centering. But I'm just going to confirm this and go back to what we were doing. But for now, I'm just going to say the view frustum when the headset is active is attached to the headset. The 3-axis is attached to the view frustum. This also needs a bit more work so that, when I go forward and backward, or when I go side to side, when I go up and down, those 6-axis movements are also in here, but because it wasn't part of the phone, I just haven't done that yet. So, this is the part I worked on sort of more extensively, because I was trying to play with these little binary variables. So in here we have when a computer or desktop is detected. Most of the time when that's detected, people are going to be having a mouse and keyboard. Obviously there's tablets and stuff that I don't have included in here, but anyways, it's an example. So my keyboard key commands are not programmed yet. I've only worked on my little mouse right here. So here we have a mouse with 2 buttons and a scroll wheel. When the left button is depressed for less than 1 second, then this binary variable called left mouse button, which is basically just a copy of this object, and called L. So this is the name of the variable, and this is the state of the variable. So in programming, you might have something like site name equals, and then what it is. But here we're doing a sort of volumetric variable that has 2 possible states in it, and its name. So when it's depressed for less than 1 second, wait, is this greater than or less than? What? Oh no, I confused myself permanently. Anyways, when it's less than 1 second, the binary variable of left mouse button is set to green. And when it is depressed for more than 1 second, the binary variable of left mouse button is set to purple. And the same thing is true of right mouse button. But we'll see here that while we're using the same binary variable type, which would, a string would be a type, or this binary is a type, when something is a true or false kind of thing, that's a type. So this name is set to this type, and it has the same logic here. And, you could, undo. You could, for example, change all of this so that you're not repeating this logic, right? And instead have, change the variable names and stuff, but this is just sort of the first way I laid it out so that it was associated with the button that it was on. And I like this spatial layout partially because when you zoom out, you don't really see it. Like, there's some stuff down there, but mostly what you're looking at is the view frustum and the 3-axis and like the which hardware platform are we on. And it's only when I zoom farther into this hardware platform that I see, oh, there are these binary variables and names and timings and stuff like that. The only other thing I did today was programming a switching algorithm for my binary variable. So this is something that you have to do sometimes with binary, is that you have to switch it from whatever it is currently to the other thing that it is possible for it to be. So I'm going to use this algorithm later on, but this is a switch. And if you encounter this little logo for an algorithm, essentially, then you run. If it is in the green state, make it into the purple state. And if it is in the purple state, we'll put it into the green state. And I'll probably work on that more tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But yeah, this is the little world I worked on today and the scalable spatial programming bits that I have been researching. So I hope that this worked because I put so much work into this stupid recording thing. Okay. Wait, how do I? Oh, right. I put this on my head and I go, hello. Oh, it's very purple. It's a very good color. Okay. So then I said, whoop. Hey, read yourself. I'm supposed to be editing all the shit that I have been videoing, but my hands hurt too much. So now we are just doing nothing with hands. And I shall go back to being ice block humans. Come on, self, you gotta take medicine.